Everybody on the count of one, three. Okay.
One.
Yeah,
Hello, everybody.
Cut.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Spellbinders Club. I'm your host, Z-Man, along with Roth and Solespawn, also the hosts of the channel as well. Today, we are playing game 2. Well,
Two.
Two.
it's game 2. We're playing game 2.
immediately
video
after
two.
game 1.
Yes.
Yeah, breaking the fourth wall. This is immediately after.
Yeah.
Woo! All right. So, with that being said, we got Roth going first. I am second, and Sol is third.
Today, playing Willowdusk Essenseer as my commander.
And I will be running Kardur Doomscourge as my commander.
I am returning with Elas il-Kor Sadistic Pilgrim because I want to mess stuff up and I didn't get to last time. So I guess we're all drawn now.
We're all good to go. Let's get into the game. Draw a card per turn.
Nice.
I will play a Swamp
Sick move.
and do my favorite turn of Swamp Pass.
Swamp pass.
Swamp Pass.
Swamp.
Yeah, some major swamp
Well,
pass going
You guys
on
know
there.
what I'm going to do? I'm
Yeah.
also going to play a Swamp. Then I will also Swamp Pass.
Oh, dang. It's my turn. Okay. Drawn for
Are you
turn.
also gonna Swamp Pass?
You know what?
Soulspawn, if you don't Swamp Pass, you are really going to throw this off.
I'm gonna swamp. Swamp play. And I'm not tapping because this is costing me 0. Phyrexian Walker. It's a 0/3. Does nothing special.
Nice.
Just don't attack me, please.
You lucky boy.
Yeah.
A lot
And
of text for doing nothing.
I know, right? It's flavor text, man. All that flavor
Very
text.
flavorful.
And I'm gonna P the T.
Awesome. I will draw for turn. That is also not a land. Okay. I'll play Golgari Rot Farm. It enters tapped, and I bounce my swamp back to my hand. And I'll
Oh,
pass.
no.
That puts me at 8 cards, so I will have to discard a card.
Oh no.
I will discard. I'll discard Verdant Sun's avatar to my graveyard.
All right. So I will play Akum Refuge. It enters the battlefield tapped, and when it enters the battlefield, I gain a life.
Oh, look at this winner right here.
Winning, get him.
Attack.
And I will P the T.
Oh, hi, it's my turn. All right. Draw for turn. I play my land for turn, which is a Plainsy Plains. And we all know what this means. I'm tapping both of them, bringing in my Planeswalker. Or not Planeswalker, my fucking Commander!
Ah,
Oh my.
Idiot.
It does not walk planes. So yeah, Death Touch, whenever a creature enters, another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain a life. Whenever another creature I control dies, you both lose a life. That's all I can do. P the T.
On tap and draw. Okay, that's good. I will play a swamp. I'll tap 3.
Ooh.
Golgari Rock Farm, taps for a black and a green. And I'll play Cultivate. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal them. Put one onto the battlefield tapped, and the other into my hand.
Thanks.
I'll go get a swamp and a forest, and that'll be it for me.
All right.
all right. I shall.
I'll have the forest
Okay.
enter, and the swamp will go to my hand.
Nice.
All right. I will tap 2 for Stormfist Crusader.
Starfish.
It has menace, and at the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card and loses 1 life. So that means all of us.
Get to draw a card.
And I will
More
pass the turn.
cards. I
Dang.
love that for me. I love losing life with this deck.
I mean, that's gonna be beneficial to me as well if I get right cards out. And tap. I draw for turn. I'm going to. I mean, Roth's got nothing right now.
Correct.
Got nothing. So I'm swinging my commander at you for 2 damage.
Thanks. I'll take 2.
Yeah, and that's also 2 commander damage, obviously. I'll P the T.
Okay. No, on tap. My line and draw a card. I'll play a swamp. I will pay 2 black for a Talisman of Dominance. It's a 2-mana artifact. I can tap it for colorless, or I can tap it for black/green. Get those colors, or one of those colors, and it deals 1 damage to me when I tap it for that. Then I shall tap it for a colorless,
Yeah.
and tap this forest for Arcane Signet. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Then I shall tap Golgari Rot Farm for black and green in my command or in my arcane signet to cast my commander.
Good play.
And yeah, that's it for me.
So with that being said, I will draw. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything else aside from tap 2 to play Feed the Swarm. Destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. You lose life equal to that permanent's mana value. I will get rid of your commander, Roth, so it is a total of 3.
We missed triggers because you got Stormfist trigger, right? On your upkeep.
So we all,
We all have to draw a card and lose a life.
And lose a life.
yeah. I'm now down to 39.
I'm down to 37.
Down to 40. Well, and I will destroy your commander
My
once again,
commander.
Roth. And then I will lose
Sure.
3 life because of it. And then I will be the T.
I draw for turn. What am I gonna do? Well, obviously I'm gonna play a land for turn. I guess I'm gonna tap 3 here. Gonna play Battlefield Butcher to get something else out there. It's a 1/4, and it has tap 5 and then tap that card. Each opponent loses 2 life. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each creature card in your graveyard. Kind of a weird time to play it, but it is what it is.
Got a trigger on your commander for.
I do. So I gain a life. Thank you very much for reminding me. See, I kind of want to attack Z, but then he can block me with his Storm from Crusader. It has to be this way, man. I'm sorry.
Pick 2.
Take that too.
Do
And
more
it's also
commander.
2 commander damage.
Heck.
I shall P the T.
Okay, I'll untap and draw. Z ruined my plans.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'll play this swamp. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to cast Eudora, Grave Gardener. It's a 5/5 Treefolk Druid. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may return it to the battlefield face down under its owner's control. It's a forest land. Honestly, not a huge fan of that card, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Then, with my remaining 3, I shall cast Pulse of Marasa. Return target creature or land card from a graveyard to its owner's hand. You gain 6 life.
Ooh.
I'll be grabbing Verdant Sun's Avatar out of my graveyard and gaining 6 life.
Dang.
Getting me at 41.
He's winning. Take him down.
And then I shall eat the tea.
Because it's the beginning of my upgrade, we all draw a card and lose 1 life.
Yay.
All right. Ciao.
And then I shall play Urbog Volcano as my land. It enters tapped. And then I shall tap 2 for terminate, destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. I am going to do that onto Eudora.
Nothing I can do to that.
Roth's just being smacked around right now.
And then swing to at Roth.
Oh my god.
Take 2.
It's only because you were winning.
Was I though?
You
I have the
were.
most life. I don't feel like I'm winning.
I will pass the turn.
Hi, it's my turn. What's up,
Now
everybody?
Solespawn's winning. Now we have to go after him.
Yeah,
Yeah, go after him.
yeah. Draw for turn. Play a swamp for turn. This is the part where you guys love me. Tapping everything. Playing Obnixilis the
This-
Fallen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, god damn it.
Yup.
It's fine. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, Roth likes it. Has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I may have target player lose 3 life. If you do, put 3 1/1 counters on Obnixilis the Fallen. Decent powerhouse. And because of my commander, I gain a life for that.
So you
Z-Man?
get Bully.
You are going to take
Take it all. Send it at him.
just sender at him. Now I'm just gonna
Yep.
send 2 damage at him. That's also commander damage.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of regretting not keeping terminate.
So you took that damage like a champ. I'm going
Yep.
to P the
Not
T.
players around.
Yeah, it's my turn again. Can't wait to play something for Z to blow it up again.
I feel like Z just has ways to blow things up in this deck.
Yeah. Play a land for the turn. A Tainted Wood. Tap for colorless or add black or green. Activate the black or green only if I control a swamp, which I do. I think we'll do this. I'll tap 3 to play Vanewitch Coven. It's a 3/3 vampire and warlock with menace. Whenever I gain life, I may pay black. If I do, I return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to recast my commander. Willowdusk. That's it for me.
Alright. Draw for turn.
Upkeep trigger. We draw a card and lose a life.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
This is kind of biting me in the ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Good, you deserve it.
Wow, okay.
But it's fine. Solespawn's winning. You can get him.
No.
I'm going to tap 2 for Talisman of Indulgence. Tap it for colorless, or tap it for black or red, and it deals damage to me. And then I shall P the T.
Oh, it's my
You
turn.
You got 2 mana open. Don't have another kill spell to kill my creatures?
I'm all untapped.
You don't know me.
I draw my card for turn. I play a plains for my land for turn. And because a land entered my battlefield under my control, somebody's losing 3 life. I am choosing Roth just because he has the higher out of the two.
Fair enough. I will go to 34.
And Nicholas gets a +3/+3 because of that. So a 6/6. I'm going to swing. You know what?
Alrighty. I shall untap. Play my land for turn, which is a forest. Then it's time for some fun stuff, finally.
I'm in danger.
9, 10 mana. That's a lot of mana, huh?
Manies.
Alright, we're gonna start things off small. Attack. 3 to play Blight Mound. It's an enchantment that attacking pests you control get +1/+0 and have menace. I currently have no pests. But whenever a non-token creature I control dies, I make a 1/1 black and green pest. And when it dies, I gain a life. Alright, that's the fun part of our turn. We're going to... That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna tap 6. And play Nissa's Renewal. Search your library for up to 3 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. You gain 7 life.
Huh. Okay.
That good with everybody?
No.
Okay, good. So I'll gain the 7 life, putting me at 43. No, 41. But then with my remaining mana, I will use it to activate my commander and put 7 1/1 counters on Vainwith Coven.
Nice.
So it is a 10/10 with menace now. You know, Z was pretty mean to me, huh? I'm gonna go swinging at you, Z. 10/10 with menace, so you can't block it. Because you don't have 2 creatures.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Ow.
Ouch.
Doesn't feel too good, huh? Alright,
Ow.
that'll be it for me. I'll go get my 3 basic lands now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tap 3 for Chaos Warp. The owner of target
There it
permanent
is.
shuffles it into their library, then reveal the top card of their library. If it's permanent, they put it onto the battlefield. See, this is either between Nicholas or your creature, Roth. And
one?
it's really a coin flip. Which, lucky enough, I have one right here. So,
Before
So
you
what you're
flip.
saying is you're too much of a coward to make your own decisions.
all right, fuck
Yeah.
you, Roth. You're getting it. Get rid of your 10/10.
Okay.
Roth's already shuffling anyway, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that goes into there. Shuffled up and I reveal the top card.
And I'll
Right.
also swing it 2
Right.
at you as well. Yes,
Yeah,
reveal
yeah,
the
you'll
top card.
If it's a
And
permanent
if it's
card,
permanent,
then
put it onto the battlefield.
for the record, I was about to make a deal with you, Z-Man, that I wouldn't attack you my next turn. Or like guarantee a no attack, but then Roth antagonized you enough to get him to do that.
Sapseep
before.
Forest. It's a land. Enters tapped. I can tap it for green, or I can pay a green and tap it to gain a life. And activating a life, I control 2 or more green permanents.
And then I will be swinging 2 menace at you.
2. I'll take 2.
And then I shall be the T.
My turn. Wait, did we draw on your upkeep?
We did not.
Should have.
Yeah.
I drew
Right.
and lost a life.
Well, it's
Yeah.
gonna be scuffed for me because I shuffled.
Yeah.
But
All right. I'm drawing my card for that,
Okay. Lose
and
a
then
life.
I will take -1 off, and then I am drawing for this turn.
so lose a life. Okay.
Going to play my land for turn, a swamp. Going to tap said swamp, play a Soul Ring,
Hey, it's your ring, soul.
tap for 2, and because like that land came into the battlefield, this guy here, Roth. I'm sorry, it's got to be you to lose that 3 life because you're
That's fine with me.
the biggest one there. And then I get another 3/3 on this, so 6. So that's a 9/9 currently right now.
Also, I
All
noticed
right.
I had 8 in my hand, so I'm discarding ambitious cost.
I'm going to pay 2 to cycle Desert of the True. Discard this card, draw a card. Things are getting interesting here.
I feel like I'm about to get smacked for some reason.
I mean, I could smack you. I'm going to tap 3, 1 for what I'm playing, and 2 for the equip cost. I'm playing Vorpal Sword.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so by default, equipped
Oh,
creature gets
no.
+2/+0 and has Death Touch. If I pay 8, until the end of turn, Vorpal Sword gains whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. We are
Oh,
going to
no.
put this on... Oh, man.
How much mana do you have open?
Right now, just 1. So
Okay.
you're safe until at least my next turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna die!
This is fine.
You know what?
This is fine.
I'm gonna equip it to Battlefield Butcher. I've just
Fine.
became the very
Fine.
danger town. I'm gonna swing. I'm swinging 2 damage. And that includes commander damage at Z.
Ah.
And I'm gonna P the T.
Excellent. I shall untap all my lands and everything else too. They're all for turn. 3, 4,
Counting with Roth.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 Verdant Sun's Avatar. 5/5 dinosaur avatar. When it or another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain life equal to that creature's toughness. So I will gain 5 life. Alright, I'm gonna play my land for turn. It is a blighted woodland. Tap for colorless, or I can pay 3 and a green to sack it, or 2 basic land cards.
Do 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 do.
Alright, I'm gonna tap 1 in Sapsy Forest to gain a life. Leaving me at 41. And
I
how
don't
many
like
cards are in everyone's graveyards?
I got 1. And it's a land.
I have 4.
First things first, I'm gonna activate my commander. Hit
Okay.
6/1/1 counters on Verdant Sun's Avatar, so it's 11/11 now.
Nice.
Don't worry, Z. It doesn't have haste, and even if it did, I think I would be saving it back because I would like to have something to block whatever's carrying Vorpal Sword. I'm going to tap out, play Damnable Pact. So X black black, target player draws X card and loses X life. Gonna draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. Then I'm finally done.
Alrighty then. So, draw 1 for turn, and then everybody draws 1 to lose a life.
Yep.
Lose a life.
I will play Molten Slag Heap, tap it for colorless, or pay 1 to tap to put a storage counter on Molten Slag Heap. I can also pay 1 to remove X storage counters from Molten Slag Heap and add X mana in any combination of black or red. Tap 3 for Commander Sphere. Tap to add a mana of any color in my commander's color identity. Then I shall tap 3 for Vampire Nighthawk. Has flying, death touch, and
That's a good
lifelink.
one.
I shall P the T.
Draw my card for turn. Going to play my land for turn, a nice plains. Therefore, this guy kicks in. Yeah, he's a 12/12 now. And the
Bigger
3
than mine.
damage will be going towards, which is Roth again. Simply because you have more life.
Down to 34.
I'm being spared.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. I wouldn't get your hopes up too high yet.
I am then going to play a tap 2. I'm playing Basilica Screecher. Has flying, it's a 1/2. And if I tap 1 black or 1 white, each opponent will lose a life, and I will gain that much life. Oh yeah, because a creature came in the battlefield under my control, I'm going to gain a life from that. See, Roth's smiling. He knows. He's noticed something already that I can do. Maybe Z-Man's noticed too. Who knows?
I'm pretty smart.
I have no idea what you're trying to do, if I'm being completely honest.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tap this last 2. I'm going to re-equip Vorpal Sword to my Basilica Bat.
Yep.
Yup.
So you are tapped out now?
Nope. I still got technically 6 mana. You know what? Let's have some fun here. I'm going to tap that for 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm tapping for this guy here. Both of you are going to lose 2 life.
Both gonna lose 2, huh? Go down
Yeah.
to 32.
We both lose 2.
Yep. Going to P the T.
I'll untap. Play a land for turn. Gonna be
12,
getting
12.
big enough to one-shot Z soon enough. Start things off with a good old Deadly Tempest. Destroy all creatures. Each player loses life equal to the number of creatures they control that were destroyed this way.
All right.
I lose 2.
My commander will witness all my creatures dying, right?
Correct.
All right, so I'm going to gain 1, 2, 3. Wait, both of you will lose 4 life because of this.
Yep. So, yeah, we'll lose 4.
Yeah.
3, 4.
I'm in
You have
danger
4 other
town.
creatures dying.
I
Each
will
player
lose
loses
5.
life, and then I will lose 2 more because of 2 creatures being destroyed. But when I have a non-token creature die, I get to make some pesty boys. 2 pesty boys. The little 1/1 guys. So I'll pay 4 and play Mortality Spear, targeting Vorpal Sword. The spell costs 2 less to cast if you gain life this turn, which I didn't. Destroy target non-land permanent.
I love it. Thank you. Not
Okay.
gonna lie, that's a good play that you just did right there.
I'm gonna tap out, tap 6, and play Revival Experiment. For each permanent type, return up to 1 card of that type from your graveyard to the battlefield. I only have 1 permanent in my graveyard, or 1 permanent type, which is creatures, so I'm gonna bring Bertson's Avatar back. And I will lose 3 life for each card returned this way, so I'm only returning 1 card. And I'll lose 3 life, but then I'll gain 5 life because Verdant Sun Avatar says when it or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you'll gain life equal to its toughness, so I'll go back up 5. That's it from me.
All right.
So, yeah.
I'm
You'll
gonna
see
tap-
why you were in danger my next turn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna play or tap 3 for Burnished Heart. Pay 3 to sacrifice and search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle, which I am going to now do. I will
Okie
look
dokie.
for a red and a black, and I will PT.
So I'm untapping everything. Gonna draw for turn. Here's why you're in danger. And I think I've done this math correctly. So I'm gonna tap 2 and 1 black. Bring Activated Sleeper in. Has flash, that doesn't matter. But I may have Activated Sleeper enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard that... Oh wait, fuck, I did that wrong. Can I take that back?
Sure.
Yeah, I did that wrong. Can't do that. Can't do that right now. All right, well, instead I'm going to do this. So I'm going to tap that for 2, 3, 4, and then to play a kicker cost, I'm going to tap 3. Shieldred's Restoration. I played the kicker cost, so return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If this spell was kicked, you gain life equal to that card's mana value, otherwise you lose that much life. We know which one I'm picking. Obnixilus the Fallen.
Yay.
He's back. And I played the kicker cost, so that's gonna be 5 life I gained. Oh yeah, I haven't played my land for turn yet. So
That's
I'm
why
going
you
to play.
waited.
Yeah, this is why I waited. I'm going to play
Oh no.
Shattered Sanctum. Comes into play tapped unless I control 2 other more lands. I control way more than 2 or more lands. Taps for
At least 2.
yeah, at least 2.
At least 6.
All right, and it taps for white or black. And because of that, this guy here, he gets his +3/+3. So he is now a
Yep.
6/6 and 3 damage to Roth.
25 for me.
Man, I should have did. Nah, this is fine. I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway, but I'm gonna tap the rest of my land to bring my commander back in. I P the T.
Draw. That's not what we want to see. Play a swamp. It's my land for turn. Yeah, I think we just recast the old commander.
The
Okay.
old commander.
Recast Willowdusk. Willowdusk is back for now.
Ah,
I'll pay a green and activate Sapseed Forest to gain a life. Oh, I have a trigger Burnt Sun's Avatar triggers when another creature enters the battlefield under my control, so that'll gain me 3 life as well, putting at 29. Yeah, this worked. I'll pay 4 to sacrifice Blighted Woodland to go search for 2 basic lands and put them into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. I'm also going to pay 2 cast Rampant Growth and go get a basic land card, put it onto the babattlefield tapped, and then shuffle. So I'll
So
be
three
getting
more.
3 basic lands. Yeah, 3 basic lands. And alright, that's it for me. I'm gonna go get my 3 basic lands. Alright, I'm grabbing 2 forest and a swamp. They will enter tapped.
Alright. So I will
Alright.
tap 2, 4, 5, 6 for Scythe Spectre. It is a 4/4 flyer. When it deals combat damage to a player, each opponent discards a card. Each player who discarded a card with the highest mana value among cards discarded this way loses life equal to that mana value. That's all I can do.
untappy tap all my tappy tap taps right here. I'm going to draw for turn. Nice. It's I'm gonna do the thing. The lands here. Play a land for turn. So this guy happens. Roth, go. It's your life loss there. Lose 3 life.
Go to
And
26. Could have killed Z by now, you know.
I could have. Which means I'm swinging at Z without Nicholas 99.
Ah! I don't like that. I'll block.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do that's super duper fun.
Oh no.
What is it now?
1, 2, 3. Gonna play Activated Sleeper. And
Oh.
I'm targeting that creature that just died, Scythe Spectre. So this is now Scythe Spectre.
Oh,
Nice.
lovely.
Also Phyrexian in addition to other types, and it's to the battlefield. So I
That's
got
a
my
4/4
flying four,
flyer.
and yeah, with its ability, whenever Scythe Spectre deals combat damage to a player, each opponent discards a card. Each player who discarded a card with the highest converted mana cost among cards discarded this way loses life equal to that converted mana cost. Alrighty, and because a creature entered the battlefield, I gain a life. That's all I can do.
I will untap. Oh, called it. It's a land.
Got Mr. Land over here.
dang it.
Look at all those freaking lands.
I know.
Yeah, I can't do anything though because I keep drawing lands. I got all these lands out of my graveyard. This really feels bad because I do not want to kill Z, but he does have more cards in his graveyard. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Yes. I'm gonna play Suffer the Past, targeting Z's graveyard. Exile X target cards from target player's graveyard. For each card exiled this way, that player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So you will lose 8 and I'll gain 8. That will put me at 34.
I'm laying them sideways so they are exiled.
I will pay 1 to activate my commander.
Oh,
Put 8/1/1 counters onto Burdenson's avatar,
Jesus.
making it a 13/13. Can I activate Sapseed Force to gain 1 more life before I do that? Or no?
I don't care.
So I'll do activate Sapseed Forest, pay a green to gain a life. So I'll have 9 life gained. So that'll be an extra counter on that.
So it is, what, a 14/14?
14/14. Then we do this. I'll pay 4. Play Essence Pulse. I gain 2 life. Need to add 1 more for that. So that's from Sapseed plus 2 more. Put me at 37. Each creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn, which should be 11. So each creature will get -11, -11 till end of turn.
Yeah,
Meaning my Verdant Sun's avatar should be the only thing still left alive.
yeah.
That sounds about right.
But my commander will die.
My
My
commander's
pests
dead.
will die. When my pests die, they each gain me a life. So that'll put me at 39. And then I am going to swing at Soul
How much
for
damage?
14.
I hate that.
And I'll play a land for turn. That's the turn.
I hate you so much.
Oh, man.
Well, I didn't know if I could get there or not, and I wanted to keep a land in my hand for Scythe Scepter.
I will play land for turn. Alright, well, I guess I'll tap 4 for Hate Mirage. Choose up to 2 target creatures you don't control. For each of those creatures, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Those tokens gain haste. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step. So I'm going to make a copy of Roth's creature.
Sun's avatar.
Yes.
Yep.
With its 14/14. And that's, since that's the
Yep.
only creature out there, that's the only creature I can really
Yeah.
target. And
I didn't even
then
hit somebody for 14. I'm trying to think if you get Verdant Sun's avatar trigger. I will Google that, actually.
why wouldn't I get it? I'm making a copy of it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, actually, yeah, never mind. Yeah, you'll get it.
Yeah.
So you'll gain 5 life. Well,
Oh,
actually, it's
nice.
not a 14/14. It's only a 5/5 for you. Because it doesn't copy the counters on it.
Alright, and then I shall tap 5 for Archfiend of Depravity. It is a 5
That'll
4.
also trigger Verdant Sun's avatar. So you'll gain, you said it's a 5/4, so you'll gain 4 more life from that.
At the beginning of each opponent's end step, that player chooses up to 2 creatures they control, then sacrifice the rest.
Huh,
Gosh, that's brutal.
that is brutal.
I will swing 5 at Roth.
I'll take it. Going to 34.
Then I shall P the T.
Untappity tap. Draw for turn. Are you goddamn kidding me? Play a land for turn. So that's 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Commander in the battlefield. I'm gonna P the T. Can I take a bathroom break? I've had to pee really bad for the past like 20 minutes.
Go for it.
Oh, is everybody? And then there was only me. How are you guys liking the video so far? If you're liking it, make sure to hit that like button.
Alright, oh, untap. That's what I frickin' drew.
Land.
Yeah!
Full disclosure, that's
dang
all
it,
I
man.
drew the past, like, 3
Yeah,
or 4
that's like
turns
my
as well.
last 2 draws. I haven't
Yeah.
drawn a new card to play in forever. It's all been lands. Even
Yeah.
after I did all that. How much does my commander cost again? It's 9 now. We're gonna pay 9 and recast my commander, I guess. Because I don't have anything else to do. Tap 9. Recast my commander. I'll gain 3 life because of Verdenson's avatar when another creature or another creature enters. So I'll gain 3 life there, and then I will pay a 1 into Sapseed Forest to also gain a life. Then I'm done. 9 open. I spent 10 mana, and I still have 9 open mana.
Are you still having that token, or?
Yeah, it's my next end step. So
Oh,
this
okay.
end step I lose.
No, you lost it on this end step.
Yeah.
It's your next end step, not.
Yeah, your next end step would have been the end step on that turn, because that would have been your
Yeah.
next end step coming up.
Okay, whatever.
Well, I'm stupid. Why didn't I attack?
I don't know why
Well,
you didn't.
Because you got still as a death toucher that I don't want to deal with.
Tap 3 for Gutter Snipe. Whenever you cast an
That's-
instant or sorcery spell, deals 2 damage to each opponent. And then I will tap 2 more red and 2 more for Fiery Confluence. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. Deal 1 damage to each creature, deal 2 damage to each opponent, or destroy target artifact. I'm going to choose deal 2 damage to each opponent 3 times, so you both will lose 6 life.
Okay.
That puts me at 32, and that also triggers Gutter Snipe, yeah?
Yes.
And that's
So
2
you
as
will
well.
lose another 2.
So I'll go to 30.
Damn it, I'm at 17.
Then I will swing 5 flying at Roth.
I'll take 5 and go to 25.
Untap all this here. Draw for turn. All right, so I'm going to tap 2. Actually, first I'm going to play my land for turn, which will be another swamp. And then I tap the 2. And I'm going to tap that swamp I put in for a kicker cost. Burnalish Sleeper. Kicker, obviously. When Burnalish Sleeper enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, each player sacrifices a creature. So both of you get to choose a creature to sacrifice. I am personally choosing Burnalish Sleeper to sacrifice.
I'll get rid of Gutter Snipe.
I'll get rid of my...
And I'm going to do the triggers for my commander. I gain
I'll
a
get rid
life
of my command.
for when that
Oh,
came
okay.
in, and then you both lose 1 life.
Should I sack my commander, or should I leave it?
I would leave it.
Yeah, I'll sack my commander, I guess. And get a pest.
That's all I'm doing.
Untap. You have got to be kidding me!
But
It's not a basic land.
it's a land nonetheless.
Wait, this actually is good for me. Okay, it's Study Hall. Taps for colorless, I can pay 1 and tap it and add 1 mana of any color. When you spend this mana to cast your commander, scry X, where X is the number of times it's been cast from the command zone this game.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
my god. So what's up?
So-
4?
It'll be 5.
Oh,
so I'll
man.
get to scry 5 when I cast it. Which we're gonna do. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, actually, no, that's not how that works. We'll do 11, so 12, but 1 will be floating to pay for Study Hall. So that'll be 12. Okay, cast my commander. I now need a bigger dice because I've cast it a lot. It enters the battlefield. I gain 3 life from Burdenson's avatar. I actually should have gained a life for the pest entering as well, but
Yeah.
I don't know that it'll matter that much. Then I get to scry 5. That's the whole reason we did that. Okay. I'm going to scry these 2 to the bottom and put these back on top in the same order.
This is
Then I'll tap sap, pay a green and tap sap seed force to gain a life. Paying at 29. And
Alright.
I'll pass the turn.
this is
Well, now I
much
know my
longer
next
game
draw
than
is
last
not a land, guys.
time.
Draw for turn. Well, I know what my next card is. Land. I am going to pay 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I
Sepulchre.
think we missed a trigger on your Archfiend of Depravity for Roth's end step there.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I'll sack the pest and gain a life.
So I'm playing Sepulchral Primordial. It has Intimidate. And when it enters the battlefield for each opponent, you may put up to 1 target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. I'm going to do that for Solespawn's Obnixilis.
Hey, so Z-Man's got my Omnixilus.
You
I'll
get
put
my
that-
Eudora's grave
Pure
gardener.
like that.
Eudora is a
5/5.
5/5. And Obnixilis is a 3/3.
Currently a 3/3, yes.
I shall swing 5 flying at Roth.
I'll take it and go to 25.
I shall feed the tea.
All right, untapping. I draw for turn. All right, well, I'm going to play my land for turn. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play Gixian Puppeteer. Has whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. And then when Gixian Puppeteer dies, return another target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I think I might just leave it there.
Alrighty, I'll untap. If it's not a land, I will still play a land for turn. Tap 3, play Vanewitch Coven. It's the one that got Chaos Warped earlier. It's a 3/3 menace, and whenever I gain life, I may pay black if I do return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, which would have been great because when it enters, it triggers Verdant Sun's Avatar, gaining me 3 life. Unfortunately, Z stole my only creature in my graveyard,
Yay!
so that is sad. Pay 1 to activate my commander and hit 3 more 1/1 counters on Verdant Sun's Avatar, making it a 17/17.
I missed my, whatchamacallit, my trigger for my commander on this. 1 life.
Swing my 17/17 at Z-Man.
I shall block with Eudora.
Okay. Activate Sapseed Forest to gain a life, and pay the black on Vanewitch Coven to return target creature card from a graveyard to my hand to get Eudora back to my hand. I'm gonna tap 5 to cast Eudora, gaining me 5 more life because of Verdant Sun's Avatar, and I'll have to sack 2 creatures.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
I will sack Verdant Sun's Avatar here, and my commander, which I will
Damn.
let go to the graveyard, and that's it for me.
What?
Z-Man's facial expressions are exactly what's going through
I
my
have
mind
to
right
sack
now.
creatures, and I need blockers, but I get 2 pests.
Okay, so I will play land for turn, which
man.
will then trigger Obnixilis's landfall ability.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put that onto Obnixilis. And then Roth, you're going to lose 3 life.
I've lost so much life to Obnixilis.
I will
And
point this
then-
out, Z-Man. Not once did I use up Nicholas against you.
Swing it at him.
So then I will pay 4, actually 3, 4 for my commander for the first time this game.
Damn.
When it enters the battlefield, until my next turn, creature your opponents control attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than you if able. Whenever an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Then I will sacrifice Commander Sphere to draw a card. Then I will swing 5 flying at Roth.
26.
And from there, I shall pee the tea.
Untap. Draw for turn. Well, I'm going to play my land for turn. It's another Plains. I might as well just do this right now. I'm going to tap 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to play Gix's Command. Choose 2. And out of 4 choices, there's put 2 1/1 counters and up to 1 creature. It gains lifelink until end of turn. Second choice, destroy each creature with power 2 or less. Third choice is return up to 2 creatures from my graveyard to my hand. And the fourth is each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power among creatures they control. Definitely choosing the last one there. So both you have to sacrifice a creature you control with the highest power.
Okay, that will be Eudora. It's a 5/5.
And that gets rid of Obnixilis for me.
All right. And then the second one I'm choosing is returning 2 creature cards from my graveyard to my hand.
Fuck.
The question
One of them is what's up?
I'm wondering, is because of timing, because
Yeah.
you choose them at the same time, are you allowed to get something that got sacrificed to it back
That's
to
a-
your hand?
Good question.
I'm going to say you can get it.
Yeah,
And
I'll
the
vote on
comments
that
can
too.
tell us if we're wrong.
gonna see what else I want here.
Actually, wait a second. I'm gonna tap 4 for Wild Ricochet.
What are you responding to? Okay,
So-
so you're responding to him casting Gix's command.
Yes.
You're basically casting Gix's command twice and Soul is not.
Okay.
It's
Nice.
basically how it's gonna
That's-
play out.
That's still a good move.
So I think Soul gets to do it, but then Z also gets to do it. But I think Z's will resolve first because his is instant speed in which he casts Wild Ricochet, so it'll go on the stack. on top of yours. So his copy will resolve first, and then yours will.
Okay.
Mine will be each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power among creatures they control. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 creature, and it gains lifelink until end of turn. Your current highest creature will have to be sacrificed.
Yeah. So that's Gixian Puppet. Its ability will trigger, so I get to return another target creature card with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Okay, so my still highest is still Eudora. It'll die. We'll get a pest.
And then for that trigger for that one card, I'm choosing Battlefield Butcher. Your +2/+2 already went on.
It goes on to Archfiend of Depravity.
All
so
right.
it is now a 7/5 or 7/6 flyer.
So now mine's gonna trigger
Yes.
or resolve.
No, yours will resolve, and you choose your 2 modes.
All right. So I'm choosing the same ones. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power among creatures they control.
Wait, shit.
That sucks for me.
That's-
Black Vein Witch
So,
Coven.
so that's Obnixilis? No? Oh, that's the one you just put a counter on. There
Yeah.
we go. So you still got Obnixilis.
You still have Obnixilis Z, and I will get a pest.
I'm going to return 2 creature cards from my graveyard to the hand. And then I will be returning Gixian Puppeteer and
Really sucks. because-
Basilica Screecher to my hand. Now that's all resolved.
Do your commanders trigger for your butcher entering?
No, it didn't. And it didn't trigger for the creature lost as well.
Okay.
So both of you lose 1 life, and then I'm going to gain a life.
Down to 25. That honestly really screwed me.
And then I'm going to tap 3 and 6 to bring those 2 creatures back. And then I'm going to gain 2 life because of that.
Make sure that you still have to attack with all creatures that are able to.
That is true. You still have to
Yeah.
attack with anything that's not 6. So it's just your commander then.
Just my
you have to
commander that I
attack with.
have to.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And it
I
can't
have
be me.
4 1/1s.
Yeah. And what do you have, Z?
You can't
It
attack
can't
me.
be, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
can't attack you. So I have to
It has
attack
to be
Roth
me.
Yeah.
with 2/2 Death Touch.
I'll block with 2 pests and trade. Oh, my
So-
pests will die. I'll gain a life from each of them.
Okay, so because of Soul's Commander dying, you
Mhm.
each lose a life, and I gain a life.
Lose life. Going to back to 26.
All my creatures have Summoning Sickness. I can't use their activated abilities. Means I have to pee the tea.
That was probably the longest turn we had
Yeah.
this game.
That was probably the most confusing turn we've had this.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure.
We'll untap. We'll draw. Not a land. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Epicure of Blood. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life. But it doesn't matter how much I gain. So if I gained 20 life, you'd still only lose 1 each. So then we're going to activate Tap Seep Forest and gain 1 life to make you guys lose a life.
oh man.
Back out 11.
All of my creatures are summoning sick. I'm going with I used the ones that weren't summoning sick to block Soul's Commander. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, so I have to attack them. I'm attacking you with 2 1/1 pests, Solespawn. Actually, they're 2/2, or they're 2/1s, and they have menace because of my Blight Mound.
Yeah. So they're 2
So they're
1s.
2/1s with menace, which means you have to block each of them with 2 creatures if you want to block them.
All right. Well, I can only block 1 of them, honestly. That's going to be with Gixian Puppeteer and Battlefield Butcher.
Yep.
So a 4/3 and a 1/4.
I'll die. My pest will die.
I will
And
gain 1
when it
life, and you
dies-
each lose 1 life.
Okay, when my pest dies, I gain a life.
Yeah.
And when I gain a life, each of you lose a life.
Oh, okay. I need to get this straight in my head now. So I'm still receiving damage from your 1 pest. So that's 2 damage. And then Z-Man said something about me losing.
1.
All right.
Each opponent
we
loses
each
1
lose
life. from
one.
me.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
And then now I'm losing more life from you, Roth.
Yes, because when I gain life, which I gained 1 life when my pest died,
Okay.
Epicure of Blood says each opponent loses 1 life.
All right, I'm all straight now. That was a lot of like you're losing life all at once hitting me. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, just go down to 0.
Hey.
Okay, I'm done. I literally can't do anything else.
Alright, untap, draw. Alright, so I will play Swamp Return, triggering Obnixilis, 9/9. I will tap 4, 5, 6 for Cover the Jewel. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. So I'm tapping for 2 red, tapping this for 3 mana, which will be another red and 2 swamps.
Has to be any one color.
Tap 3 red for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Magmatic Force. at the beginning of each upkeep, magmatic force deals 3 damage to any target.
Yep.
So
So you might pull
then,
this off.
Yeah.
Because I'm just top decking.
then I will swing, and
I'll take it. Wait,
that's also
actually,
4 commander damage.
How big is your commander?
4/3.
I actually don't want to block your commander because I don't want you to be able to recast it and make us attack each other again. That'll put me at 9.
And with that,
Okay.
I P the T.
And
Here we are.
get him,
Untapping.
Soul. Get him.
I'm drawing for
He
turn.
only has a 7/7.
This is your upkeep, correct?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 3 damage to Gixian Puppeteer, so that will kill it.
Kill it. And because of its effect, I get to put a creature card with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Activated Sleeper. And because Gixian Puppeteer died this turn, it is now Gixian Puppeteer. So it is currently a 4/3 with all of its abilities.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so haha, you didn't get rid of Gixian Puppeteer. How many creature cards do I have in my graveyard? 3. So because of that, this guy's ability is going to cost 3 less to cast, so it's only going to cost 2. So I'm tapping Soul Ring for that. Tapping it, both of you lose 2 life.
Go down to 7.
Tap this one for white to do that one. Both of you lose a life, and I'll gain that much life.
To 6.
And that means I gain 2 life. I'm going to tap 2 planes to play this instant. Divine Offering, destroy target artifact. You gain life equal to its converted mana cost. I am targeting Coveted Jewel.
Owie.
So that's a 6 mana. So I'm gaining 6 life. And I'm not forced to attack now, right?
No.
Excellent.
You could attack Z, though.
It's only 1 damage, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to play it
But
safe.
he's only at 8 life.
He is only at 8 life. I am peeing the T's solely because I want the blockers.
I'll untap.
Beginning of your upkeep, I will deal 3 damage to get rid of the 4/3.
And because of its ability, it's going to be a Benelish Sleeper. And unfortunately, I could not kick it because I'm not casting it.
All right, go ahead, Roth.
Okay, so I drew my card for turn. I'm gonna cast 5 and play Almaret's Archive. If you would gain life, you gain twice that much life instead.
Damn.
If you would draw a card, except the first one you draw on each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards instead. So if I
Oh.
get a way to draw a card, I'll be able to draw 2 cards. So yeah, I'm gonna pay into Sapseed Forest and can't though, because I don't have 2 more green permanents. This
Oh,
is
no.
not good. And that's a sign of good faith. I will swing at Solespawn with my 2/1 pest with menace.
I'm taking the 2 damage.
That's all for me. Actually, no, I'll just play the land that I've been holding in my hand. Pester.
I'm gonna deal 3 damage to Battlefield Butcher. Then I will play my Swamp, which will trigger Obnixilus's landfall. So it is now 12/12. Solespawn.
Yeah.
Lose 3 life.
Okay.
Tap 5 for Titan Hunter. At the beginning of each player's end step, if no creatures died this turn, Titan Hunter deals 4 damage to that player. Or I can pay 1 and a black to sacrifice a creature and I gain 4 life. I will swing
All right, so what's going on here? So Obnixilus is a
12/12.
12/12. First off, I'm going to use a Burner Sleeper to block Obnixilus. That's gone. So how much damage is that left after that, taking away that 12?
16.
Okay, I don't like that either. Okay, I'm blocking the 7/7 with my Basilica Screecher, so that's gone. And then I will take the remaining damage, so I'm down to 10. This is a close game, actually, now.
And with that, I shall P the T.
My turn. Untap everything. I draw my card for turn.
And then for the upkeep, I'm going to deal 3 damage directly to you, Soul.
All right.
Magmatic Fortress.
1, 2,
That's
3.
a mean card.
I am putting Thriving Moor into the battlefield, comes in tapped. It taps for black and 1 other color. When it comes in the battlefield, I get to choose the other color that it taps for. So it's white, so it taps for black or white. I am not happy about this at all. I mean, first off, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Casting Defiler of Flesh. It is a 4/4 with Menace. As an additional cost to cast a black permanent, to cost black permanents, you may pay 2 life. Those spells cost 1 less black mana to pay. If life is paid this way, this effect reduces only the amount of black mana you can pay. And then whenever you cast a black permanent spell, target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains menace until end of turn. Tapping 8, bring in my commander. How many creatures are in my graveyard? 5 exactly. So because of this ability, I don't have to tap any mana. I just have to tap this, and I'm
Yup.
going to deal 2 damage to both of you.
Okay.
Or
I P the T.
No creatures died, right?
alright.
Nope.
Nope.
You get 4 damage.
That is fun.
And
Okay,
now
Ross.
it's my upkeep, and he has a magmatic force
Yup.
trigger. Which, you could have lived on 1 if you cast your commander first, because you would
I
have gained 1
could've.
more life.
Yeah, I did this wrong. What you doing, Z?
I think you know what I'm gonna do.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna take 3 damage directly to you.
to Ross?
To you.
to Ross?
To you.
To Ross?
To you.
To Ross.
To you.
Ah. If I could flip my table, I would right now. 1, dude. That's 0. I'm done.
I
So
will
close.
I will be joining you shortly unless I draw an absolute banger of a card. It's probably gonna be a land. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to actually retap those 5 lands to play an enchantment. That is Moldervine Reclamation. Whenever a creature you control dies, you gain 1 life and draw a card. This works great with Almarat's Archive, but I think it might be too late for me.
I just want to point out I could have been taken out of this game much earlier, but
Yep.
nobody did.
I'm going to just attack you with both my creatures. One's a 4/4 and one's a 2/1 with Menace.
I will block your 4/4.
My 4/4 will die. When it dies, trigger Moldervine Reclamation. Gain a life and draw a card. Almarat Archive trigger. Whenever you gain life, you gain twice that much life. So I gain 2 life instead of 1. And also trigger, I'll draw 2 cards instead of 1. One of them's a land. Not great. Play the land, I guess, because why not? Then I will tap 3 to play Bloodthirsty Aerialist. It's a 2/3 vampire rogue with flying. Whenever I gain life, hit a 1/1 counter on it. Now, because Moldervine Reclamation and the Pest are both green, I can now activate Sapseed Forest to gain a life. But it'll actually be 2 life because of Almarat's Archive,
Damn.
putting me at 8. That'll trigger getting a 1/1 counter on Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Oh, I'll also get a Pest from my creature dying that you blocked. I think that's all I can do. So I'll PvP.
Draw, untap. Not like it's really gonna matter, but tap 1 for Soul Ring.
Upkeep trigger.
Yeah, you will take 3 damage yourself.
I will take 3, going to 5. Your Ob Nixilis, it's not a copy, right? It's the actual Ob Nixilis of
It's the
Solespawn?
actual Ob Nixilis.
Alright, it goes away when he dies. It's
Okay.
under your control, but it's his permanent. I think I'm still dead, but
20 total.
20 total. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. What are the 2 biggest ones?
7/7 and 5/4.
I will throw my Bloodthirsty Aerialist in front of the Poker because it's a black creature, and then I'll throw my Pest in front of. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll throw the Pest in front of the 7/7. Damage happens, my creatures will die, and the rest will get through, which is 8, I believe.
Yes.
Ouchie.
For some reason in my brain, I was like, oh, if my Pest dies, then I'll get to gain a few life. Well, it'll die, actually, and I will gain a life. But it'll actually be... Wait, hold on. Because all the
Actually?
damage takes place at the same time. I would get 2 life for my creatures dying. Do I live? I might live,
I
actually.
think you
And then
still have -1.
Okay, so Bloodthirsty Aerialist, when it dies to being blocked, it triggers Moldervine Reclamation, which will gain me a life and draw me a card. But both of those will be doubled, so I'll gain 2 life and draw 2 cards from it dying. My Pest, same thing. Gain 2 life, draw 2 cards. That'll put me at 9 life. The Pest, also when it dies, I gain a life, but it'll be doubled, so I'll gain a total of 6 life and draw 4 cards because all that damage happens at the same time. So that would put me at 11, and I would take 8, which puts me at 3. And then I untap Upkeep, and you just kill me with the thing, so I'm dead either way.
Yeah.
Dang.
Drew 2 lands, by the way, from those 4 cards. But
Dang.
Jesus Christ.
That was
I did not
insane.
think I was going to
Oh,
win this
man.
game.
I was doing fine until Z decided to Wild Ricochet. That's
Like-
what got me because of Vanewitch Coven. Whenever I would gain life, I can pay a black and get a creature back from my graveyard. So that's
Mhm.
why I let Verdant Sun's avatar and my commander go to the graveyard because I was like, oh, I'll get them back. But then it's like, then he sold the thing, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I have a 5/5. I'll just sack that to it. And then he's like, I'll make it double.
I am actually legitimately kind of angry with myself that I didn't take Z out earlier on, like, because at the time, like, you weren't a threat, and I was just banking on, like, I'm just gonna chip away at his life with all my effects and stuff, and you just whipped out some badass stuff, and I was just like, oh great, here we go, I'm in danger, and then
Yeah.
it like literally just switched between you and Roth. Like Roth was danger the moment Roth lost his like really big creature or chose to sacrifice. I'm like, I'm probably fine now.
Yeah.
Like that was the only thing I was worried about with Roth.
Which
Really.
I wouldn't. I would say my only misplay is having my commander going to the graveyard when I ended up sacking it. I don't think sacking it in itself was a misplay on my end.
But anyways, guys,
Yeah.
that was a fun game, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a long game.
that was a long game.
Lots of
long ass game.
big braining.
That was there's some confusing moments. We learned some things. Might be getting yelled at in the comments potentially. You never know.
I think we
That's
did
fair.
everything correctly, or eventually got to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seaman's on that goddamn winning streak. We need to kick his butt
I know.
next time.
You definitely should have taken me out. But anyways, if you like this long ass game, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
And if you're interested in
Consider
more content,
subscribing.
subscribe as well. And
And
that's
ring
it.
the
That's
bell.
all.
Yeah.
Hit the bell.
Yeah.
That's it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.